It's the grandson of Right Thought. Welcome to the School of Marvelous Light. This place where you live at is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. The people that I'm talking to, the place in which you live is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Now, if it's spiritually called these things, then that means that it's not openly being done. It's not on the surface. In their heart and in their reigns, they are like Egypt and like Sodom. In their heart and in their reigns. Not outwardly, not on the surface, not exposed, but in their heart and in their reigns. Why do we know this and how do we know this? Because the Father told us that he judges not outward appearance, but he judges the heart and the reins. And so that's why he told us it's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Now, what do you know about, let's start with Sodom. What do you know about Sodom? What was the sin of Sodom? Being led by the red. Lust. Uncontrolled, being led by the red. Without a filter, without any controls, just being led by the red. Sodom's sin. You see? If it's spiritually called Sodom, then what does that mean? Simply disguising the fact that they're being led by the red. On the surface, they paint themselves up to look like they're something other than what they actually are. They paint themselves up to make it look like they worship something than they actually do. You see what I'm saying? Wolves in sheep's clothing, whited sepulchres, all the same thing. They look one way on the outside, and that way that they look and act on the outside is holy, righteous, upright, fair. That's the sheep's clothing that they're wearing. Because that's what sheep do. Sheep don't attack, they don't harm, they don't steal, they don't kill, nor do they destroy. So they deal with balanced scales when they deal with the other animals around them, not with iniquity, seeking to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what the wolf is doing. But the wolf got so-called smart and had to put on some sheep's clothing so he could deceive his prey. He's not trying to deceive anybody else. He only is interested in deceiving his prey. That's why he has on their garments of kindness, patience, long-suffering, and other fruits of the Spirit. You see? So that they can trick you to trust them, to come near to them, just like a wolf would lure a little sheep. So this world that you live in is luring you, see, luring you away from the flock, luring you away from the shepherd, luring you away from the sheepfold so that you come outside where they are faster than you, where they are more vicious and more cunning than you in the field. Why? Because Esau is a man of the field, but you, Jacob, are a plain man dwelling in your tent. So you are strongest when you stay your ass in the house. I hear that today? Just like you were told as a kid. If there were some kids out there that wanted to do you harm and jump you, your mama told you, you keep your ass in this house before I have to kill all these little niggas outside. It's going to be a bunch of crying mothers if I have to go outside. So you just keep your ass in the house until they cool off, until they go to somebody else. You hear that? Same thing Abba's telling you. Don't go out in the field with Esau. He'll kill you out there. You got to bring that nigga to your territory and beat that nigga with subtlety and usurp that nigga through craft. Oh, that sounds wicked. Okay, well, tell Abba that Jacob was wicked. Jacob was named usurper. That's his name. And his own brother said, you got the right name. You little tricky damn devil. You got the right fucking name. That's how Esau feels about Jacob. You got the right name. Why did Esau say that about Jacob? You got the right name, because he did. Why did he say that? Because I just told you what his name means. And if you know what his name means, then you'll understand why Esau said, you got the right name, brother. Rightly are you called Jacob, for you have supplanted me. See? Through wiles, through subtlety. He was sitting there eating a bowl of porridge or cooking a bowl of pottage. And here come Esau. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that red pottage. Man, it ain't even finished yet, brother. Chill out, man. Hold on, man. We got some time for this. It's done cooking. No, I need it now. I need it now. I need it now. Okay, well, give me your birthright. What good is that birthright to me? I'm hungry right now. That's right. Go ahead and get your momentary, temporary satisfaction, you perverse, rebellious ass nigga. Go ahead and get your temporary satisfaction. That's what they're doing out here in the world. But Jacob likes to wait until his food is done cooking before he eat it. Isn't this true, Israel? Don't you live in a land that's full of people who don't even wait until their meat is done, the blood draining out of it before they start eating it? Yeah, that's happening around you every day. Yeah, just like Esau. He didn't want to wait. He ate the red pottage. How many people are going to eat red meat without draining the blood out of it? And Abba says don't drink the blood, but they do it anyway. You see it all the time. Go on YouTube and look. Go on YouTube and look. That's right. A different manner of people. Two different manner of people. There's one manner of people that will go out in nature, cut all the animals' heads off, and put them up on his wall. There's another manner of people that would never do that. Because one of them is a killer and a destroyer, and one of them is not. So today, you got to know, well, which one are you? You can only be two. You can only be the authentic thing, which is the sheep, or you can be that nigga trying to act like a sheep, because there ain't nothing else out there. Like I told y'all, it's two types of people. Lovers and fearmongers. That's all there is out there. Lovers and haters. That's it. That's all it is. It ain't nothing else. And if you think it's something else, then you'll just be fooling yourself. Because Christ told you what's out there. Beware of these type of men. What type? The kind that care about the 3D world. That's how you know when you're being tricked. That should make it clear and evident to you guys that I'm not trying to appeal to your outward fleshly lust. I'm wearing the same shit every day. I let my hair on my body grow the way it naturally grows according to Abba's plan. My face, it grow all out. You don't see me trying to trim and pull hairs and make it all perfectly neat all the damn time and make sure that I do all kind of preparation before I get on the camera. Then that means I'm more concerned with what you guys think I look like than what I'm saying out of my mouth. I'm decorating the outside, guys. Isn't that what Christ said to beware of? Niggas that decorate the outside. Well, if a man of God is wearing the same shirt every day, then is he decorating the outside of the cup? Or is he more concerned with the cleanliness of the inside of your cup? Which one is it? Which one is it? Hey guys, support me here. Follow me on Patreon and get a monthly membership. Pay me for that. And I'm going to stop making these videos for free because you guys aren't supporting me. So if you guys want to get this exclusive content, then come to my private page and get a membership. You don't see the grandson of right thought doing that shit and hoarding information from you. As soon as Abba give me the word, I give it to you, wearing the same clothes I had on, looking the same damn way, acting the same damn way, never changing. And most of y'all still deny the truth coming out of me. Most of y'all still do. But I bet you it ain't got nothing to do with the truth as to why you don't believe me. It ain't got nothing to do with what I'm speaking. It has to do with your offense about the fact that I dress the way I dress and I look the way I look and I act the way I act. You don't understand that. You think the only thing that's value is what? Outward appearance. Ooh, that nigga sweet. He got on some of them such and suches. Stupid bastards. He got on something that got a white man's name on it and you think that makes him valuable? He got a murderous name on his clothes? A perverse nation's name on his clothes, and you think that make him something? You idiots. But y'all look at me like I'm strange. Y'all hear what I'm saying to y'all today? Y'all know how nature works. And you know how predators work. Predators lie in wait. Predators lie in wait for their prey. Now, what do your enemies do to you, little flock? Well, what did the scripture say? They lie in wait. What did they do to your master? Lie in wait. So do you understand what lie in wait means? You know what it means, right? Because if you don't know what it means, then you don't know what your enemies is doing to you. Lie in wait means they watch you, they stalk you, they act like they're not watching you and act like they're not stalking you, but they are. And they're only waiting for you to make a mistake so that they may attack you. Now, this is happening to all the elect. Verily, verily, I say unto you that it's happening to me too. That's why I want you guys to be aware, like the grandson is himself, of what's going on around him. You see? When people come to you, yeah, brother, great message, man. You're right, man. We all got to just submit to God and do what God tells us to do and do what the Bible says. That's right, man. Yeah, I hear you talking. But I ain't listening to your words. So you can do that all day long because that's not how I judge. You can talk until you're blue in the face. I'm not listening to that shit. I'm too busy hearing what's coming out of your heart. I hear the origins of your words because your words come from your thoughts and your feelings. They don't come from themselves. They are formulated. Before you speak, you're formulating the words. That's what I'm looking at. What is the intention of the words that you're saying? Flattery? Well, let me see what my father says about flattery. That's some vain shit and a waste of time. I don't do what I do to be praised by men. I don't. I do what I do to get the praises of my father. So my father likes things that you niggas don't like. My father hates things that you niggas love. So how in the hell would I be paying attention to you? Yeah, God says I'm accepted. Now let me see if men say that I am. Men aren't going to accept you if God does. Because men don't judge the way God does. Now when you pick your team, aren't you judging? No, I'm not judging. Then why did you pick him over him? Because he's better than him. Then you judged. Then you judged, buddy. So hell yeah, y'all are judging all day long while you're saying you're not. Everything these people of the world do, they say one thing and they do another. That's what Christ told you. See, everything I'm saying comes from Christ. He said they hate me. Well, if you exposing everything they do, no surprise that they hate you. Now let me see why you said they hate you. Because you expose what they do. Well, there we go. There we go. It's so easy to me. If I was in a room and 9 people in that room were doing all kind of debauchery and wickedness, and I'm the one called out, singled out elect person in that room that says, hey, that what you're doing is evil and wicked, and you're going to suffer because of those decisions that you guys are making. As a matter of fact, this is what you're going to suffer for doing that shit you're doing. Those 9 people may jump me. They're going to band together against me. You hear that? And when they do that, then I have to run back to my master and say, uh-oh, now they've turned and banded together against me. He's going to say, don't put your pearls before swine. They'll turn and rend you. Oh, there they go, turning to rend me. So these must be the swine Yahusha warned me about. So I need to stop being so stupid, thinking that all human beings are human beings and all people are alike, when they're not. He told me they're not. They're not. And I see it every day. And you guys act like you don't see it, and that's what makes it pathetic. He says, women are so caught up in that same fucking problem that these so-called pastors are caught up in, which is what? Outward adorning. But let it not be the outward adorning and the braiding of the hair and wearing of gold and costly apparel that makes you who you are. Whose words are those? That you all say you worship and you love. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't follow them. You're too busy distracted by cloth, textiles, diamonds, jewelry, gold, and metal. You're too busy fascinated by that to see the truth of who you are. You're so fascinated by everything outside of you when the master told you where the value is. And where is it, Israel? Is it outside of you today or not? Where is the value? Where am I to adorn myself? Where am I to decorate myself at, on the outside or on the inside? So if the outside you see the same damn clothes, you see no care about what the hell I got on, then what is that telling you? That I spend my whole day decorating my inside, caring about what's in there and in my heart and in my reins, so that when my Father judges me, he finds me blameless. Not what I got on, that's not going to save me. Not what I'm wearing, not what I can purchase and how much my buying power is. What is wrong with you fools of this world? Y'all came here with nothing, and then you think that everything is the place you came when you didn't have anything when you came here. Now I gotta grab everything that they got here. I gotta grab it all and take it all for myself, and then you're gonna die. And then you're gonna fucking die. And then what are you gonna do with it? All the material that you gain, what are you gonna do? You still haven't found out Solomon's words are true, which are all is vanity and vexation of my spirit. It hold me back. It weigh me down. So I don't chase it, and I prove to you niggas every day I ain't chasing it. But what do you prove every day? That you are chasing it. So we don't serve the same God, do we? We don't adhere to the same master, do we? No, because he already said there's two manner of people out there. There are wheat, which are fruitful people that give me something back for planting them. A wheat, when you plant it, which means you're the one that originated the wheat being put there. You planted it in its place. And to show gratitude for being planted, he will give you a grain back so that you can eat. So that you can rejoice, so that you can have joy. But when you plant a tare, he don't give you nothing back. Nothing back but heartache, pain, stress, distress, anger, variance, wrath, and malice. It's the only thing that fucking weed gonna give you. Every time you walk outside and see it, you want it gone. So does Abba. So does Abba. No, God's not like that. He already told you what he's gonna do. You niggas just don't like listening to him. How do I know? Because he said you don't. The fuck am I listening to? You niggas that say, we're listening to God, but ain't showing that you listening to God, or God that say you not listening to him, and you showing you ain't. They honor me with their lips, but what do they show? See, you niggas can't fuck with God's truth, period. And when it's in the mouth of his servant, you're fucked. You're fucked. When he has completely 100% submitted to God's word, that make him one with God, don't it? So all you niggas that's rebellious ain't one with God, so you done got power, do you? And they got no damn power. Y'all are desolate and empty in this world, chasing after trinkets that will fade. Moth will eat that shit up. All your fancy ass Balenciaga and your Fendi, the moth will eat that shit. And all of your gold will canker. It will fucking rust and it will decay. And then what will you have to show for all your labors? That you labored in vain, nigga. You were working for the wrong master. You worked for the wrong boss, and he shows you what your wages were. He pays you in death. You ain't willing to hear that, though. But what does my master pay in? Life everlasting. So fuck a clothing. Fuck a outward adorning. Fuck a hairdo. Fuck how I braid my hair. Nigga, what am I saying to you today? Why is that more value to you than how I look? Oh my God. Listen at this man. He's angry. He's upset. No, Abba is angry with you niggas. Abba is angry. I told you, once you accept his thoughts, you become one with him. Well, one with him means you think like you think, feel like you feel, act like he act, do what he do. Same shit. Now, what did Christ say? I and my Father are 18. Fucking dummies. I and my Father are 3. That's what y'all love to say. I and my Father are 3. It's not what he said. Y'all want to make up words that he said instead of just listening to what he actually said. Y'all hoping good and damn well nigga don't read. Well, let's see if that's true. Could the slaves right here in this fucking spiritual Egypt and spiritual Sodom, could they learn how to read or not? But y'all want to act like that's just cuz. It ain't just fucking cuz. It's because they don't want you to know who you are. Because I'll tell you right now. When Abba wakes up his children, where do you think he's going to show them the proof of who they are? What's up? What? Oh, shalom, shalom. I'm dropping a message about Abba right now. Hallelujah. Y'all see that? Gentiles, not even Israelites. Those are Gentiles, praising the Most High, seeing me walk by, heard me talking and started to praise the Most High. Y'all hear that? Gentiles. So, now they may honor me with their lips, as Christ said, but let's see if they go forth and actually do the works of Christ. Let's see if they go forth and do the works of Christ. Or if they just honor because of what they've heard just now. Because y'all heard me going off. I'm walking, I hear this white girl. Hey, shalom, brother. Praise Abba Yah. What? Huh? Hey, what's up? Shalom. Y'all see that? Uh-oh. They turning around, looping around, y'all. I don't know what they about to do. But y'all get the point of this message. It's been made very clear today, I would assume. It's been made extremely clear. That y'all are too busy focused on the outward appearance. Y'all too busy looking on the outside and seeing what it looks like. Trying to lie about your motives of what you're doing. Going and chasing after vanity and telling God you're not chasing after vanity. Y'all ain't fooling nobody but yourselves. You ain't fooling nobody but yourselves. You damn sure ain't fooling God. I'll tell you that right now. You damn sure ain't fooling God. So, you little flock today, I hope that your discernment is on 100. Because many deceivers, false pastors, tricksters, liars, swindlers have come forth, gone out into the flock to try to disband the flock and destroy it. And as he said, scatter like wheat. Sift. He want to sift you. Y'all know what sift means? To take the one lump and shake it into little separate little pieces. To scatter you on the inside of yourself. Scattered. You can't think right. You can't feel right. You can't process anything because you're so amped up. You're so emotional. You're so upset all the time that you can't hear sound doctrine. That's the way he wants you. Vulnerable like that. Scattered. Torn apart. Not one. Because what is the goal for all of us? To become 1,000 or to become one? Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is what? One. So if Christ became one with the Father and he said, follow me, it seems obvious that he wants you to follow him to the Father so that you can be made one with him as well. Correct? Now, how are you following Christ to the Father if you're not doing what Christ did? If you're not walking as he walked, doing as he did, acting as he acted, feeling as he felt? How in the hell are you carrying your cross with him? Oh, well, that was just for Jesus to do, not me. Okay, well, then how come he said, can you drink of the cup that I'm able? Can you be baptized with the baptism I am baptized with? Why would he ask that? Oh, he was just saying, if you could. No, because the men he said it to said, yes, we can. He said, well, then you will. So then what the fuck you talking about? He told you will do it. Told you, let every man be a liar. Ain't no need to listen to them niggas. They be wrong. Still want Mr. Allah.